Another accessory organ we can talk about is the pancreas. Now, the pancreas performs both endocrine and then exocrine functions. Both endocrine and exocrine functions. Now, what is endocrine function? What is an exocrine function? With the endocrine, hormones are released. Okay, substances are released straight into the blood. That is for the endocrine. Okay, that is why we call the glands, or that is why the glands make up the endocrine system. They release hormones directly into the blood. So when something is performing an endocrine function, that means it is releasing substances directly into the blood. Exocrine functions are performed when substances are released onto surfaces or into the gut. Okay, so endocrine is straight into the blood, exocrine is into a gut. Okay, now what is the endocrine function of the pancreas? The pancreas secretes the hormone insulin and glucagon into the blood. The pancreas secretes the hormones insulin and glucagon into the blood. Now, insulin is when there is too much glucose inside the system and more glucose will need to be removed. We secrete insulin and then it helps get rid of the more glucose. Now, glucagon is secreted when there is less glucose in the blood. So when glucagon is secreted, it tells the body to convert some of the stored food substances into glucose for energy. That is the endocrine function of the pancreas. It secretes the hormones insulin and glucagon into the blood. With the exocrine function, that is where it plays a role in the digestive system. The pancreas will secrete pancreatic juice into the duodenum. Okay, now pancreatic juice is secreted into the duodenum. This is part of the small intestine. The duodenum is part of the small intestines. Now, the pancreatic juice contains enzymes like protease, lipase, and then amylase. It contains protease, lipase, and amylase. These are enzymes. It also contains sodium hydroxide. The sodium hydroxide is not an enzyme. It is going to neutralize the acid that was released in the stomach. The sodium hydroxide will neutralize the acid that was released in the stomach so that the protease, the lipase, and then the amylase can work.